How's everybody doing? This is going to be a boring show. I'm looking at beautiful beads, and I got to say, look at this strand. This one wasn't on sale. I just treated myself. I never do this. A lot of you might not know how ridiculously frugal I am, but I never buy anything art-wise that's not on sale or I don't have a huge coupon for. Okay, I had a huge coupon, but still, this was not on sale, and this was one of the highest price strands, and I had to get it. First of all, you've all three sizes I use the most. There's 4 millimeter, which look like a little head of a pin. You got the 6 millimeter, which are like green peas. And you got the 8 millimeter, which are like chickpeas, garbanzo beans. And then they got these like sort of cube nuggets that are like the 8 millimeter, but in Flintstone cube brick form. And then what is that stone? Is that natural? I don't even know or care. It's like blue and orange. Whoever thought blue and orange would be this amazing? Anyway, it's a ridiculous sale at the art store, and I'm losing my mind. I'm gonna stop buying stuff. I don't care how much the sales are. Look, I did three of these strands. This one, same thing, same deal. Well, these are chips, but almost the same thing. That's kind of weird now that I look at it. I'm not as impressed as I was in the store. This is like a little bit, it was just weird. It was different. I've never seen this pattern on a stone. So, especially these little tiny ones. It's hard to find really pretty little, I mean, they look big on the camera because you're looking at them close up. These are teeny tiny little stones. It's hard to find teeny tiny little stones that have like a crazy little pattern in one little stone. Usually teeny tiny little stones are like nondescript, like this. They're just mostly filler, like these glass. Anyway, I went crazy. This is not even the beginning of it. This is just what I put out for the thumbnail. I got more of these. I love these. I love how they look when you match them in a cool earring pattern. It's just wild. They look like from some alien landscape. So this is going to be a boring show other than these very pretty stones and beads. I'm not going to do anything exciting. I'm not going to do backflips. I'm probably not going to make the most amazing piece I ever made. I'm setting up for Sunday. So sorry, anyone who's new, who's like, whoa, what? I heard about these legendary live shows. Is he going to do a backflip and do art in midair? Probably not this week. So sorry to disappoint you, but this is going to be boring. I wasn't even going to go live. I canceled the Tuesday show until my voice is totally healed, and my voice is doing better, but it might be a few months. It really might. Until it's totally healed, I'm cutting back. I'm like an alcoholic who's like going through rehab, unfortunately, I'm like an alcoholic who from a species that has to subsist on alcohol. So I can't not talk ever again. I guess there are people who do that. But anyway, so I have to just cut back. It might be several months, but I am determined to get fully healed. So anyway, I'm just drinking my last water before I have to buy another case. One thing the Army did was get me totally addicted to water, which is like really good. Now, if I could get addicted to weightlifting, acrobatics, waking up at 6 a.m. every day, what else should I be addicted to? If I could be addicted to working 7 hours straight without a break. I'm getting there. I'm getting pretty close. You saw the last live show. So I usually did these Tuesday evening and Friday evening live shows. That was like a guaranteed staple for people who've been around a few months. New people are like, what is he talking about? And I'm canceling them now. So I'm just going to cancel all of them. So there's going to be no Tuesday night. There's going to be no Friday night. But I wanted to tell you on this Friday night about that, so I don't have to keep canceling them and have people like, where is he? What's going on? I'm canceling them. But there's a big but, just like in most of pop music today. Most MTV videos, they still do videos. the backup dancers. There's a big but, and that is, but I'm still gonna do a ton of live shows. They're gonna be live shows where I'm gonna be doing these huge challenges, and I'm gonna try not to talk. I'm gonna run music. So right now I'm gonna turn on this music in a second as soon as this thing charges, because I gotta figure out if I really found copyright-free music that I can play. Because if I don't, I can't play music. Otherwise, the whole video gets demonetized, and the algorithm gets mad at me if I play even 30 seconds of a song that is not specifically deemed copyright free. Anyway, so this is like 1/10 of the stuff I bought in the last 2 days. It's ridiculous. And there's beautiful people sending me donations still. And there's a box I haven't opened yet from 2 days ago. I'm going to open it from a new person. It's so exciting. You'll probably see the video tomorrow. But I can't resist these sales. They're ridiculous. Like this, when something like as amazing as this, people will pay $24 for this in a crystal store, easily $30. So when it's marked, $13, and then it's marked 70% off, and then you have a teacher coupon and a military discount to get more off, and next thing you know, you end up paying like 3 cents per bead when you get all your discounts rang up. And you're like, oh my gosh. So, and me knowing that I'm going to use them. I'm going to use them all. If I don't use them to make marathon amounts of jewelry for you guys, I'm going to put them in kits. So what do? I buy 140 strands. Like, this is just for the thumbnail photo. There's also this, and that's not even the whole bag. There's this and this, and that's one bag. And I bought 4 bags this week. So, this is not bragging. I'm not proud of myself. This is a moment of weakness. My van is in the shop, and now I'm probably not going to be able to afford to pay to have it fixed. You're probably going to see me, probably going to be riding the bike or the bus from now on because of my addiction. This is one addiction. I don't know if this is a good or a bad one. Addiction to water. This is a good one, right? Addiction to talking. Well, obviously that one has to go for now, even though I'm running my mouth like a nut right now. Addiction to exercise. That would be a good one. I'm working on it. But addiction to getting art store beads that have a ridiculous sale. See, I think during the shutdown they lost so much business, and they have such, and a lot of people think they're backed up with inventory. I don't think so, because this inventory never goes bad. Like, they could keep this inventory in a back room for 20 years and it'll be just as good. But in any case, whatever the situation is, they've been throwing out ridiculous sales, I think, to try to get shoppers back. I mean, because I've been shopping for this stuff for like 10 years, I know what it's worth. And I know, like, I look at each strand and I do the math in my head and I'm like, whoa. Like, that strand at a crystal store is worth like $17. Here they're selling it for $9. It's 70% off. I do the math. What does that come out to? Okay, and then I get an extra percent off, a tiny percent off on top of that for my discount. Okay, so the whole strand is now $2.75. Well, what does it come out to per bead? Well, I don't count the beads if there's like 73 beads. Like, I'm not going to count it here. But if it's something like this, like, I'll do the math. Like, okay, this is $2.75. Well, what does that come out to per stone? Each of these is like a beautiful necklace once it's wrapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have 6 of them. This is 6 divided into 275. What is that? I don't know. Any of you good at math? Well, 6 into 240 would be. I'm gonna mess this up now because I'm live. I always forget my times tables on camera. I start to doubt myself. And then you're like, I am pretty sure he never was an elementary teacher. He's just making that up. So 6 times 6, all right, 6 times 6, 36. 6 times 4 is 24. That's what I was looking for. So They're 40 cents if it was 240s. It's 275. So they're about 47 cents each. Each of these is 47 cents. 47 cents for this beautiful stone. It's a seashell, but still, it's a gorgeous, it's a dyed seashell. It looks like tiger's eye. It looks exactly like tiger's eye. You would, if I told you this was tiger's eye, you wouldn't know the difference. You would be like, yeah, it's tiger's eye. Matt said so. But for like 47 cents, I mean, so what do? I buy the entire display. If there's like 5 of these on the display, I grab all 5 strands because I figure if I'll sell it sometime in the next 6 months, I'll either make it into a necklace or put it into kits. Which reminds me, there's kits online for you guys. My assistant made up a bunch. Go check them out, Etsy. Also, there's a bunch of these left from the last live show. They didn't all sell this time. I think there's some mistakes. First of all, I think I needed to put the photo of what you were actually buying on the Etsy site instead of just the number. The number made it a nice surprise, but the photo I think would have sold the rest of them because that's what we did the show before. And the show before sold out like almost before the live was even ended. 100 necklaces sold out like immediately. So this one, I mean, look at this. Go. This is number 5. Go pick it. Look at this. I think that's a pretty nice necklace. And you get these earrings to go with it. Right? Not bad. Nice color combo. Nice stones there. A middle stone especially really nice. And a matching ring. Again, I can't control this camera's focus. It's the YouTube camera takes over my camera and I can't do anything about it. But there you go. See? Nice ring. Nice earrings. Move out of the way, Beads. We're displaying the beauties. See, you get all this for 25. This is 25 alone, normally. The holiday sales I did in the past, this could be 27, this necklace right here. So you get 25, you get the rings, and I feel like I'm doing QVC. Anyway, this is number 5. Number 5 didn't sell yet. Go get it. But really, I'm just chatting with you guys. You guys are my buddies. I should take the photo and put the photo online because then it would sell. Like, not like this, but make it look real pretty, right? So, yeah, the kids loved me. The parents loved me. The administration hated me, Cal-Bell, because I did everything wrong. Because they did everything wrong. So I said, I'm not doing it the way you do it. I'm doing it the way kids are going to learn. And they hated me. And I was like, I don't care. So anyway, look at this one. Look at that amethyst. I thought people bought all the good ones, and I was going to be showing you guys the boring ones. Look at this chain. That's like my favorite chain. Look at that chain. Look at that chain. That's like the coolest chain of all the chains I had. All right, look at these earrings. These are gorgeous. I'm sorry, I'm bragging, but it's not me. It's these beads. These stones, this pure amethyst, and then this wild shell bead, and then a little tiny sodalite or lapis lazuli at the. Look at that. Those are freaking funky, cool earrings. Funky, cool earrings. Look how they go with the necklace. And you get a ring. And it's a fancy ring. It's not even one of the plain rings. Look at that. With another amethyst. This is ridiculous. It's like people left all the good ones. You should clean up and get your Christmas presents. I know it's shameless promoting, but that's number 10. Here's number 5. Here's number 10. They're online right now. You can get them on the Etsy site. I can't believe this. I can't believe they didn't sell. It's just telling me I should do the photos. Number 12. All right, it's a small one, but that's a really, really nice. Oh, my assistant left it in the bag. That was different. I didn't know she was going to do that. Okay, so this is a little dainty necklace. If you wanted a bigger one, this might be too dainty for you. It's a nice stone. And you got the ring to match. Nice ring. And the earrings are pretty cool too. I really like this stone at the top. So you got a whole cherry quartz thing going on here. Dark, deep cherry quartz. This is dark cherry quartz. It's almost like I don't know what stone. It's almost something else, but that's a nice set. That would make a nice gift. You could make 3 gifts. But anyway, that's number 12. I only pulled out, don't worry, I'm not going to do this the whole show. I just pulled out 5 of the boxes. There's a bunch of boxes still online, but this is, all right, I'll do it like this. This is 12, this is 10, the beautiful amethyst, and this is 5. So you can go to Etsy and grab them before someone else does. And I have 2 more. I'm just going to show you 2 more, and then I'm going to stop. All right, this is cool. I'm not going to take it out. It's that same necklace, that same stone, but with antique brass and cool brown cord. Really funky. These are kind of summery. Maybe the summer's over. Maybe you don't want to feel warm anymore, but this is a very warm set, and you got the cool leather bracelet. Okay, number 16. That's number 16 if you wanted. And here's the last one I'm going to do, number 17. There's more numbers up than this, but I just want to show you. All right, there's number 17. You got real malachite, cool earring. This is nice if you're a green lover. That's a really nice green set. And again, you got the cool leather bracelet. All right, so they're all 25. So that's number 17. So here you go. Here's the ones. That's tangled, but I think this is the best set yet. Number 10. It's probably sold now that I mentioned it. Somebody has gotten to have gone there. If nobody goes there, I'm going to buy it for myself. And then I think number 5 is also gorgeous. I think number 10 and number 5 are like killers. Number 16, if you're a hippie, totally love this. I just look at that. That color pattern is like, it's like all the fruit. It's like starbursts. It's like you're in a Hawaiian vacation, and they bring out the dessert, and it's all just fruit on a big stick, like just barbecued fruit, like all different colors of like pineapple and mango, and that's living the life. You can almost smell like the luau. You can like smell the smoke coming from the food. You almost hear like the swish of the grass skirts. You can hear it. Come on. You can hear like the traditional songs being sang, and the sun going down, and the ocean lapping the shore a little ways away, and you're like sitting back in your lawn chair with the big giant oversized fish bowl drink that has some kind of concoction in it that's kind of pink and kind of orange. Portugal. Portugal's still a country? Portugal's that's like Western Spain, right? That's Portugal. Portugal's like that's like sort of Spain, and you speak sort of Spanish. So anyway, these are what's happening in the world right now. I'm gonna put these away. I hope something sells by the end of this, because if not, I'm gonna give all these away to. There's a big furniture store that carries my jewelry, and they wanted more stuff for the holidays, so I'm just gonna give it all to them. Portugal's before Spain. I thought like Spain came, and then Spain's little brother was like, "Can I have some land, please?" And Spain was like, "Fine, you go take this little section right here." And Spain's little brother was like, "Fine." Portugal predates Spain? That can't be. So anyway, I have to organize all this stuff. I have to cut it out and put it into little boxes. Actually, I'll just have my assistant do it. No, I have to. There are certain ones I want to take out and have them ready, 'cause I want to just make some jewelry. Milena, I'm just teasing you. Tell us all about Portugal. I want to learn about Portugal. I literally know nothing. I know it's on the same, was it Iberian Peninsula with Spain? Yes, I know Brazil speaks Portuguese and the rest of South America pretty much speaks Spanish. But Brazil is so huge it could pretty much eat up all the other countries if countries were organisms that ate each other. Look at these beads. This is like if you took the sun and crystallized it. If you took the sun and crystallized it, you get all these beads. Here's the sun at you know, here's the sun in kind of an early morning. Here's the sun at noon. Here's the sun when it's going down. That's the moon. The moon snuck in there. I bet Portugal is like the hidden gem that Americans don't know about. They are all the Americans like, oh, I'll go to Spain. I know Spain. I know Madrid. I know, I know the bullfighting. I know all this stuff. Little do they know, this little country tucked in right next door has all these exquisite things that they might like even more. Melena's going to tell us about that. So then I have a gazillion of these. This is what I use for the kits, but I also take a bunch of them for myself. So I have to consolidate these now so I can fit more of these beads. I don't even know what I'm doing. I had a plan once upon a time. I had like a box for each color or a box for each size or something, and then it all went haywire as I was just grabbing more and grabbing more. And but I don't know. I'm not even gonna open all these beads, stones. I'm gonna take what I already have in these boxes and make some more jewelry. No, no, I scratch that. I'm gonna take out the ones I definitely want to use, so they don't get accidentally hidden away from me, because I want them. Let's see, what's something I definitely want to use. I definitely want this one and this, although I think I already have a lot of these. But ooh, I want to do with some of these metal pieces. These are fun metal pieces. Look at that. Silver is the most popular, but I like the dark metals. I'm a dark metal person. Like black gunmetal, antique copper, vintage bronze, all next to each other. I love it. Definitely going to take some malachite. I feel like the guy in Rain Man when I talk like, definitely going to take some malachite. Definitely. I'm stealing this whole section. This was one of my guilty purchases. Let me show you my really favorite guilty purchase. In the beginning of the video, I'm going to show you this again. Look at that. Oh, come on, focus camera. Ooh. What do you call this? It's like Caribbean sunrise, but no, it's like again, it's like from another planet. I'm gonna have to design some of these planets, and I'll just tell you, trust me, that planet is out there. NASA already discovered it. I'm just doing an artist rendition. Studying astronomy, it fascinates me how many things were predicted. First of all, Einstein. Everybody's like, oh, Einstein is synonymous with the most genius person ever. Yeah, if in the 20th century, if you go back further, there's Isaac Newton was like, for his time, was definitely Einstein's equal, if not more so. And then you have Leonardo da Vinci, who just could do everything, everything. He furthered the study of 9 different fields, like everything from art to 5 different types of science to like medicine. He didn't just like contribute. He like advanced them as a single man, as well as being in the top 4 Renaissance Italian painters with, all the others that were named after Ninja Turtles later. The Da Vinci, Michelangelo. What are the other two? Donatello and forget the other one. I want to say Rene Descartes, but that's a philosopher, and he was French. But it sounds like, I think the 4th one sounds like that. See, I don't know. You missed my rant in the beginning, Milena. I don't know if these are natural. I think the orange might be added, or even the orange and the blue, as far as dye. I don't know. I don't care. I just love them. I want to kiss them. I want to cuddle them. I want to hold them against my cheek and just spin them around and spin them around and just gaze into them like they're little alien eyes looking back at me. Anyway, I can't think of the 4th Ninja Turtle, but yeah, so anyway, Einstein, back to Einstein. Like, I can't tell you how many things in astronomy they were like, so we thought these things might be possible, but they weren't discovered until 1994. Although Einstein predicted them in 1921. It's like everything goes back to, like, you want to know how crazy this is? Isaac Newton was like, guys, there's gravity. Okay, there's a force that pulls. Everybody's like, well, yeah, we know you can't fly like a bird. Like, you can't just go up. You can't swim through the air like a fish. Like, you're held down. Everybody knows that. But, like, nobody, I shouldn't say nobody, I'm sure people thought of it. But Newton was like, no, this is actually a force of 2 objects pulled together. The Earth and people are pulling each other together. And the Earth is pulling much harder because it's bigger, because stuff with more mass pulls harder. He was the first person, and not only that, he figured out exactly the mathematical equation for how hard an object will pull another object based on how big it is and how far away it is from the other object. And you have to figure out how big each object is. Not just big, but like literally how much matter is there, which is measured by weight. But how massive is each object, and then how close they are. And if you know the exact distance and the exact weight of each object, you can predict how fast they will pull each other together. Now, how does he know this? He didn't go out into space and measure it. Nobody went into space. He just, I don't know how he figured it out, but he figured it out, and his math holds up today. He lived like 378 years ago or something. Before anybody ever tried to build a rocket ship, before anybody tried to get into space, like, he figured out how the mathematical principle of gravity, okay? But he thought gravity was like a force, like it was a magnetic thing pulling things together. Hug them and squeeze them and call them George. So, he thought it was like together. Here comes Einstein. Einstein comes up with something that is so beyond supernatural, so beyond science fiction. It's as if he just said, no, there's like teeny tiny little aliens that are microscopic and they pull everything together. That's how wild it was what he says. What he says next, nobody could ever come up with. Nobody could fathom it. And he fathomed it. He came up with it. And he, so far, has been proven correct over and over and over and over. I'm not even, it's almost spooky to get into what he discovered. Because he basically discovered some creepy stuff. He discovered that, first of all, it's not a force. It's not a force pulling 2 things together. I don't even want to talk about it. It's too creepy to. It's almost like telling a ghost story. What Einstein came up with. What is gravity? What is gravity actually? You're gonna have to do the research. I'm not even gonna tell you about it. It's too phenomenal. I really like this bracelet. I should make more of these for the next set. No, until COVID, until people, the lockdowns calm down, I'm not shipping anywhere except the US. It's terrible, it's unfair, it's mean. I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, these are malachite. These are not similar. They are malachite. Yeah, that stone is totally natural. Can you believe that? This looks more dyed than anything I have on the table, and it is not. It's totally natural. Malachite is one of those freaky stones. The first person to find it was like, "What is this?" Of course, it didn't look this polished. It probably looked more matte and chalky until it got polished, but still, who knows? Maybe they found like a piece of it in a riverbed and it was already polished. That would be amazing. I need to stop talking so much. I was gonna make some jewelry for you guys, and I just got I'm so blown away by Einstein. I could just talk forever about. I didn't even tell you what he did. Like people, oh, it's E equals MC squared. You don't understand how he changed everything. Like you say, oh, this famous guy discovered there might be black holes, and then 50 years later, the astronomers actually found a black hole. Okay, that's cool. This guy discovered that other stars might have planets around them. Do you know they didn't actually find other planets outside the nine or so we have, the eight or nine, depending on how you count it? They didn't even find other planets outside of our sun system until like the 90s. They've been in science fiction for like 100 years. Everybody just assumed they were out there, but they didn't actually find other planets because other planets are so hard to see. You don't understand how far away stars are. Stars are so far away, it's ridiculous. I'm going to tell you this. I don't want to tell you about Einstein and relativity. It's like so spooky. But I'm going to tell you this. You see the sky all dotted with stars. You think, oh, we can, once we get our engines going better with these rockets, we can go visit them all. No, no, no. The closest star to us, first of all, light is the fastest thing on Earth, the fastest thing in the universe. Light can travel around the Earth 7.5 times in 1 second. That's how fast it goes. Okay? But the closest star to our solar system, it takes light 4.25 years to get there. The fastest thing in the whole universe, it takes it 4.25 years, which means with our fastest rocket ship we have now, for us to visit just our neighboring star, quote unquote neighboring star, it would take us about 300,000 years just to visit our nearest star with the rocket capability we have today. Okay, so even if we like sped it up and got really good technology, it might take us, instead of 300,000 years, maybe 10,000 years. Oh, now we're doing much better. We'll just go visit for Thanksgiving. So anyway, so here's how far away the nearest star is, if you want to see the perspective, okay? If our star is a marble, this big, here's our star. If our star is a marble, this only help if you live in the U.S. or you're familiar with the U.S. I'm sorry, everybody else. But if our sun is a marble, right? Then I think the closest star is called Proxima Centauri. I've just been hearing it in a lot of videos. I'm not that smart, but here's our sun, and then the next closest star is also about the size of a marble. Okay, the closest star to us, one marble, two marbles. If you were to put it in scale, if they were the size of a marble each, how far away would they be? All the way across the room? Would they be like 100 feet away? Would they be an entire football field away? Would they be an entire city block away? How far away would they be? This is how far away they would be. If one of them was on the sidewalk in New York City, the other one would be on the sidewalk in Washington, D.C. That's how far our nearest neighboring star is besides our sun. If this is our sun, this is Proxima Centauri, and this is the 6-hour drive from New York City to Washington, D.C. And if they were the size of marbles, that's how far away they'd be. So anyway, I don't know how I got on all that, but these little guys look like space alien stuff, so I got excited. So anyway, I tuned this in so you guys could watch me, so you could watch me clean the table and get ready. But I haven't been doing anything. I'm just ranting. This thing is starting to charge, so I'm going to. Oh, look, you can see my reflection. And I saw her reflection in the tablet was charging, and the landslide to bring it down. Oh, the landslide to bring it down. So here's a fun one, right? So if our sun is a marble and Proxima Centauri, the closest star, is another marble, and our sun is in New York City, Proxima Centauri is in Washington, D.C. Whoa, that just turned on. The next closest star after this one would be all the way in South America in Rio de Janeiro, in that city, which is like way down towards the southern part of South America. So, once we get done visiting this star, that'll take us 300,000 years to get to. You can go shoot on over to the next star. That'll take us about 1.3 million years to get to. All right, let me see if I can put on some music. Let's see. Is this safe? Oh, let's see. Let's turn off the volume until I get the right music. Sorry, this is going to be boring until I do this. Ooh, look at that. That's a cool thumbnail. You guys should be watching this video. Looks like a fun video. All right, where do I go? My library? Is that where I go? Oh, there's my library. All right, non-copyright music. All right, let's see if this works. I'm just checking it. Sorry, it's totally boring. I'm just checking to make sure it's all non-copyright. Okay, looks like it's all non-copyright. All right, let's play. Ready? Oh, that's nice. It's not even coming in clear. All right, there we go. Ooh, I feel like dancing. Flamenco. The flamenco dancers of the fingers. I bought this strand because this is like instant earrings. I could just cut them somewhere and put a hook, and those beads go together with the dragonfly. Instant earrings. It's cheating, I know. All right, what shall I do? What shall I do now? I'm going to put all this back in the bag. No, I'm going to take out the stuff I want. That's right. I want this. I want this. Told you this was flamenco. I want this. I want these. I want these. I want these. Definitely want these. Definitely want these. Shell composite. Look at that. Oh, I want these little tiny, tiny, tiny guys. Nobody appreciates these. These are teeny tiny cubes. I put these in, I made a ring out of them in one video. Except the camera won't focus. Look how tiny they are. Ooh, I want these. Oh, I want these. I want these. These little glass rectangles. Ooh. This is like what the aliens eat. This is their gelatin food. This is alien desserts. Got some cute charms here too. Look at that. Ba da da da. Bum 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 ba da 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 da. Let's go soda light. Bum bum. I should play guitar with this. That'll be fun. I wonder if I'm in tune with this. There we are. Here, you can see me for a minute. I'll let you see me. Hi. Where was I? Oh, it ended too soon. That was fun. Let's see what key this is in. Oh, I got it. Oh. Ah, it's over. Just when I get into it, it gets Can you hear both the music and the guitar? Or is it you're just hearing my guitar? All right, there we go. We're in the key of D. This is D. That's A. Yeah, I'm a little bit off. A little bit out of tune. Ooh. This is fun. I like playing with this Spanish. Fun, right? This is fun. You can't see my face though. Hi. Hi. Oh, now they're gonna play piano. It's very quiet. Can you hear it? And I have it as loud as it'll go. Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh, I turned the camera on by accident. Get off. I don't want a new camera. Oh, I should plug this in so it doesn't die again. This is so quiet, you probably can't even hear it. I gotta get rid of that red and blue. It's so icky. This used to be a post office. Forget my face. You have to see the guitar. The guitar is beautiful. What is this? This is A. Okay, ready? Oh, now they end the song. These are really short songs. Now I have to find the key again. Okay, it's this key, whatever that is. This is a really boring, quiet song. Oh, no, I love it. I love it, Tracy. This has been the best year ever. There are 60 boxes online right now. Believe it or not, there was 120. Last I checked, there were still 60 left. So I was saying these are the most, what I think are the best. This, I have to do it this way. I'll show them again. Just number 5 and number 10. Awesome. And then 12, 16, and 17 I also showed. They're pretty good. Bye, Milena. Thank you for visiting us from Portugal. I hope you have a safe flight back. I'm going to talk now. I'll talk to you for a minute. Hi, everybody. Oh, I love my post office shop. I just don't like the red and blue. Hey, Ruiz, do you have one of his guitars? Brenna Fender. Brenna was named after a guitar. Okay, somebody asked me something. I'm going to get bored. I'm going to have to go back to organizing these beads. I'm very restless right now because I'm thinking of all the stuff I have to do. Not bored with you guys. You guys are fun. Just restless. Okay, I'll keep looking at the comments, but I'm going to go back to organizing beads. Sorry, this is the most boring live show ever, but I warned you. You can talk to each other too. What the heck? There you go, camera. So this is number 5. Ooh. This is number 10. I think number 10 is the best if it didn't sell yet. Look at this amethyst necklace. And then here's number 12. All the necklaces flipped over. And then here's number 16. Fun. And then here's number 17. Green. If you like green. Ooh, look at Fantasy Dream Creations. What a great name. Can I borrow your name? I'm going to rename the channel Fantasy Dream Creations. And I'm going to say I came up with the name, if that's okay with you. Oh, I think if I put everything back in the bag, that'll be a good way to pull out the stuff I like. And separate it. I'm getting hungry. I think I'm going to end at 1 hour, so we have 4 minutes left. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry it was the most boring show ever. I warned you, though. You knew what you were getting into. You took a risk, and you got what you got. You're risking it all. You're living a dangerous life. I respect that, though. Matt did not just go shopping. Matt went sale shopping. There's a huge difference. And that difference is when the sales are really good, he spends even more than that he shouldn't spend. Shit, sale shopping is much more deadly than regular shopping. Two minutes left. Anybody want to ask anything? I don't really have anything to ask either. I don't blame you. Look at these shells. They're like periwinkle. I love these. Look at these. This is just like check glass. But look at those colors. It's like somebody took the most beautiful blue-green glass and then butchered something, some animal, and all the blood got all over it. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like, take the most beautiful blue-green glass you have and then go to the slaughterhouse and hold it under the butcher's table so all the dripped blood falls on it. It's gorgeous. So many questions. You're not asking any, Miss G. Ask some questions. You have 1 minute. You wrote a song called Sexy Fantasy Dream. Oh my goodness. This gets even more exciting. Fantasy Dream Creations. Her first name that was hidden from us is Sexy. Sexy Fantasy Dream Creations is her full name. She has 4 names. It's a South American thing. These are kind of fun. Look at these iridescent cubes. This is a sale Michael's had today. They have a different sale like every other day now, so I don't know if they still have it, but all right, good night everybody. Goodbye. I'm just going to save my voice or I'd hang out with you longer. I really would like to stay online. I'll stay online another minute. I'll push it. Let's see if there's anything in my second bag I really need. I think I grabbed all the good stuff. That was my receipt. All right. Oh, Beverly came in at the end. Beverly, I said I was leaving a minute ago. Your timing is impeccable. You're going to have to go back and watch from the beginning. And basically, I spent all the money my whole life savings on this Michael's sale, and now I'm not going to be able to afford to fix my van unless you guys come in on Sunday and watch me. Maybe I'll make it, but I don't. Right now, my van's in the shop. I'm probably not going to be able to get it fixed. I'm not going to be able to afford it, so I'm just going to have to ride a bike or roller skate or take the bus from now on. This Michael's sale just ruined me. Sounds like a person. My good friend Michael Sale. So I have these two bags. I have one bag in each hand. They're so heavy. Felt like I was robbing a bank when I walked in with them. Like I had two big money bags. Yep, Jackie was there. She knows about the sale. It was all the green labels. See these green labels? All the green labels were on sale, like 60% off, and then I get like an extra 10% off on top of that. All right, you have a wonderful evening, you people. Let's hope this video does not get demonetized. Take care. Bye, everybody.